Okay. Hi, everyone. It's morning time. I'm going to grab my table real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, get you guys up here. Is this cord stuck? Oh, there we go. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, what a morning. Well, if you are joining me, make sure you say, hey. Hey, Rainy. Good morning. How are you this lovely morning? Is it nice by you as well? We've got prediction of 70 degrees today, I think, which is very unusual for Wisconsin. I'm just kind of gathering a few things here. Oh, I don't see my notebook here. I might have to ask my husband to go get it. Good morning, Angie. It has been really nice. Hon? Aaron? Upstairs in the guest room and grab my composition notebook that's in there. Thank you. You took a walk this morning. It was 38 degrees, but it's supposed to warm up. Yeah, it's like that. In Wisconsin, it's always like that. It's freezing winter in the morning, then it's summer in the middle of the day, then it turns to fall, and then it's back to winter. So we have all of the seasons all day long is typically how Wisconsin weather goes. But yeah, today and tomorrow it's supposed to be 70 to 74. And then it starts to go down on Monday to 69. And then Tuesday, it's supposed to be rainy/snowing, 58. And then it just keeps going down into the 40s for the rest of the week. Rainy, where are you in distance from Levittown, Pennsylvania? Ooh, 60 by you, Angie? That's awesome. I decided today that I've been seeing a lot of people posting their end of the year TBRs, or they're doing that end of the year tag where they're kind of, talking about, where they're at in reading. Thank you. Rainy, it's Levittown. So today I decided to just do a chat to see what everyone else is doing. I see what people are doing, but I don't know if I don't think I'm going to do the end of the year tag, because I feel like that always changes for me. And this year is really interesting because it's my first year on BookTube. So it's my first full year of actually tracking how many books I read, tracking how many ratings and all of that. And I've already surpassed my Goodreads goal. I had set a goal of 100 books read this year, and I'm already at 107. Plus, I'm still reading. So I'm I don't even know, because when I hit my goal, I was just going to stop. I was just going to be done. But as it turns out, I do have books that I still want to read and want to get done this year. So I feel like I'm going to just keep, that number is going to be pretty high. So what are you guys doing as far as your end of the year reading? What are you guys up to as far as do you, once you hit your goal, do you kind of slide into home and don't really worry about it, or do you set another goal for the end of the year. So 5 hours away from Levittown. Yeah, I used to live in Levittown long time ago, like when I was in like first grade. My dad's from Pennsylvania, so that's where we lived for a while there, and that's where my grandparents had been as well. But yeah, I mean, so as far as books that I have to finish this year, because I had originally set the goal for these books, I have to I have to finish the series of Unfortunate Events. I have to finish these books, and these are not my copies. These are library copies. That's why they're so gross. And gross, I just mean they're all, I would never own a book like this unless I did that myself, which I don't. I take very good care of books. My books more or less look like this. But I have to finish these books, and I have like, I'm on the 8th book, and there are 13 books. So I have to finish 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then these are rereads. I've read all these before, but this is for my series. And like, oh my gosh, because I totally skipped like September and October for reading. So now I have all these books left over. So I really want to finish those in the last 2 months. Let's see here. So Angie, what did you say? You'd like to finish books I started and which are marked currently reading. Okay, on Goodreads. Yeah, so you're still in the midst of them. So then do you stop reading once you're done with those? I mean, maybe there's enough of them that it would make sense. And then we have already posted numbers. I think it would be silly to do an end. Yeah, exactly. Because it's kind of like the end of the year already. And I'm already like, I mean, it's only the 7th, but I consider this like the halfway point at this point. So like, I don't even feel like I should worry about it. I don't know. Hey, Manoik. Yeah, so then, okay, so I have all of the series of Unfortunate Events that I have to finish. So 8 through 13. I have to finish those. Those are middle grade books. They'll be quick. But the thing that holds me back from those is I do those as vlogs. So I kind of have to like make sure I'm filming something with them. So that takes a little bit of time. The other thing that I have to finish, which is on track. I never anticipated finishing this, finishing this before the end of the year. But Laura from Book Bubbler and I are reading London, and we have that much left. So we should be actually able to finish this in the next like 2 weeks. And then we get together again and do the same thing we did for the first part of the book, where we break down each chapter and talk about each chapter and what the book is all about. And, you know, we'll give our final ratings and all that. So this should be done in the next 2 weeks. So that's another book that I have to finish for the year. And then on that too, if you're following Laura and I's, or Laura and Mai's progress on this, we will also be sharing what book we will be reading next year together. So we'll pick another chunkster of a book. This one was like 1,100 pages. So we figured like 100 pages a month is basically what we decided to read. So we're going to pick another chunkster. We might even get subscribers involved on picking that. I think we were kind of mulling around doing like a live show for that. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll be finishing this soon, and then we'll be telling you all about the second half of the book. So that's another one I do have to finish this year. So that's like, what, 6, 7 books. So I for sure will have 114 books for the year. And then I realized, okay, so if you guys follow me, back in the beginning of the year, probably up through, I would say like March, I was super addicted to this book series, the Glass and Steel series by C.J. Archer. And I was listening to them on my Hoopla account. They're audiobooks. and it's a 10-book series, and they only had 4 of the books on Hoopla. I tried to look at my library, they didn't have the books, so essentially I would have to have bought all these books in order to continue in the series. And y'all know I'm a thrifter. I do not buy new books. I couldn't bring myself to buying these books. And I'm really not good with e-reader books, so I had to just wait. You guys, they're on my Hoopla. All 10 of them are on there. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to this. So that's another, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more books that, like, I don't have to get them done by the end of the year, but I'm so going to be getting those done by the end of the year because they're so good. I love that series so much that's another 6 books that I'll be reading. Well, technically audio, but it still counts. So that'll be 120 books that I'll read for this year if I can get them in, which I will because I'm obsessed with those books. And then, so I really, hi Dwight. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Say good morning. Say good morning. Hi. Nope, I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Well, hello. You're gonna sit with me now? Okay, right there. Good boy. So, then I had already decided that for December, I really wanted to read Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. So I'm going to read that in December. That's like the only book, like for sure in December. I'm like, I need to read this book. So we'll have that. And then I've been reading a few nonfiction books for Nonfiction November through my audio book. And then, guys, I don't know if you can see this, but all of these books that I missed, this one's done, but all of these books that I missed from my wedding, so graphic novels. This I wanted to read because Karen over at Katie Books had mentioned it. I wanted to read that. I still have to get my Abby Waxman book, and I promised my brother I would read Johnny Tremaine. So, I mean, I'm going to end up with like 150 books for the end of the year. It's going to be just crazy. I just don't know how I thought I was going to read 100 books and like that was going to be so hard to do. And here I am, like, not even trying, and it's going to be like 140 books read this year. I mean, what do you guys do? Do you just like say stop? Like relax? Stop reading? I mean, I don't even know. Okay, Rainy, yeah. Christmas Carol is short. That's true. That's true. Oh, yeah. You're going to reread? Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't know. I've never read Christmas Carol, and I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I want to read it. Like, it's one of those bucket list reads that I just have never gotten to. I mean, everyone knows the story. I mean, if you've seen The Muppets, I mean, you know the story. But I really wanted to read it. And then the last book that I really want to read and get done this year, because I've promised the author I would read it, and I am reading it right now, is Charlie Heathcote's An Heir to Murder. So I want to get this done, and this I'll actually probably get done in the next couple days because we're traveling today, so I'll have a good 2 hours in the car to read. And so far what I've read, it's super easy read as far as like it flows really well. So I'll be able to slam this down in the next few days. I'm really excited. And I want to do a nice review for this. So yeah, I don't know. Hi, Catherine. Oh, you listened to the audiobook. I bet that would be a really good audiobook to listen to as well, especially if they dramatized it. That would be so cool. Yeah. Angie, you'd really like to purchase books from the thrift store, but the ones in my area have awful book selection. I like buying an edition. Yeah, I could see that. And I know, Rainy, you too, you often buy those really nice, are they like cloth-bound editions? Is that like Penguin Classics that does that? I know you always get those really pretty books. See, I agree to a certain extent. Like, buying books that have good covers. Like, for instance, so yesterday I went to Barnes & Noble. I never go to Barnes & Noble. Like, Barnes & Noble is my, like, Christmas shopping kind of excursion because people will get me gift cards. And I got a gift card for something else. It was a $50 gift card. So I went to Barnes & Noble, and I needed to buy a few books that are for my book club reads for next year. And they're just going to be books that I'm not going to be able to just randomly find at the thrift store. So I was like, I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and buy these books. So thankfully I had that gift card. And then I also needed to find 100 Years of Solitude. We're doing, Noah from Everyone Who Reads It Must Converse. He is doing a read along of that in January that I'm going to be participating on, and I'm not going to be able to find that randomly at a gift, a thrift store. So I did go and buy that, and the cover is beautiful. And I think I actually have the same exact edition that Noah has. So that'll be nice because sometimes it's easier when you're doing readathons to be on the same page, literally, with the person who's hosting it. But then I also bought like Lost World, which is the second in the Jurassic Park duology. And what was nice with that is I had found Jurassic Park at the thrift store. Luckily, I've been wanting to read that book for so long. And then I found the same kind of copy. So it was a mass market copy at Barnes & Noble for a pretty decent price. I think I paid, I don't even know. I'm going to put it in a haul video coming up. So, yeah. Hey, Noah, I was just talking about you. All good. And so I found that. So that was nice because that's another thing that I really try to, even with buying books at thrift stores, is to actually make sure that they are like, they match their copies. The only one that I had that kind of missed the mark is I have all of the Hitchhiker's Guide books in the smaller mass markets, and I thought they all were matching, and then all of a sudden I put them all together and I was like, oh, hey, this one's not the same. Which is fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Angie, as far as getting nice covers. But I just, I can't bring myself to pay. Like, even after leaving Barnes & Noble, even knowing that I had used a gift card. So I ended up buying, and again, this will all be in the haul, but you guys get first sneak peeks. So I bought Lost World. I bought Chocolat by Joanne Harris. I bought 100 Years of Solitude. I bought Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice. And I bought Stephen King's Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption, which I had no idea was just a novella, which is awesome. All of those books, so I think it was like 5 books. There must have been one other one in there. Maybe not. I don't know. The bag's in the other room. I think it was just those. It was $69.69 was the total. That's a funny number. And so I had the $50 gift card. So I ended up buying 5 books for $19 essentially. And I was still like buyer's remorse. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I spent that much money on books. Like, I usually when I go to the thrift store, if it's more than $2, I'm like, I don't know if I need it that bad. So like it was funny. I called my husband on my way home, and he's just like, why do you feel guilty about that? You had a gift card. Like, you're gonna read these books. They're books that you need. I'm like, I know. I just feel bad. Like, it's a lot of money on books. It was $20 to me, but so $4 a book essentially, and I'm like thinking I need to go return them. But it'll be fine. I'm very happy with them. I like the covers, even though, so for my book club, we're doing all books that have corresponding movies. So even with them being all movie books, none of them were movie covers, which I was super happy with because as you know, if you follow me, I cannot stand movie covers. It makes me so angry. Ooh, yes, you should join us if you want. Noah's going to be doing announcements, I'm sure, in December for the 100 Years of Solitude for that readathon. So you should join us if you want. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been trying to figure out for the end of the year is like, what do I like? Do I try to cram all this in, or do I just leave it? Because whatever, but I have a feeling I'm going to cram it all in. So I'm going to end up like cramming in like 25 more books at the end of the year, which is crazy. And I don't need to because I've already made my goal. So I feel like, I don't know, am I being lazy now? Like, am I trying to get these books read, or am I just like trying to check a box? Which is already checked, technically. But yeah, so, I mean, oh, and then also, Ramsey from Rajathon, he had recommended me back in August the book called Magic Casement. I think it's like a David something is the author. And I wasn't able to finish it because it was ebook and it was on my phone. So it was really hard to read. But since then, I ended up buying a new what is this, an Amazon Fire thing. So I can get my Hoopla account on there and then do e-readers, and that will be bigger and easier to read. So I wanted to finish that too because I feel bad that he recommended to me, and I got like halfway through it, and then I just had to pause on it. You know, I got married and everything, so I do want to finish that as well. So I have so many books to finish. But how's everyone else doing? Have you guys hit your goals yet? How many books do you have left for your Goodreads goal if you did a Goodreads goal? Aw. Yeah, it is. And it's been such a weird year too, because I think during quarantine especially, I think there are some people that read a lot because of it, and then there was a lot of people that didn't, like, just did not feel like reading at all. So I think a lot of our goals for reading this year were kind of skewed a little bit just because we didn't have our typical year. Plus with books being, you know, that were supposed to be published being pushed back, I know that affected a lot of people as well. It doesn't really affect me. I only really read backlisted books, but yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to chat about this morning. Who is doing Vlogmas? Is anyone doing Vlogmas? And if you are, tell me more, because so I did not do Vlogmas last year. Last year, that would have been my second month of being on BookTube, and I did not participate in Vlogmas. Does it have to be a vlog every time, or can it just be a video posted every day and call it Vlogmas? I don't know. Tell me more. The people who have done it, do you have to do it as a vlog, or can it just be like, hey, whatever? So, yeah. Hey, Charlie. Oh, good. 100%. Nice. Oh, you have 10 books left to read. You know, that brings up a really good point. So only reading small books or graphic novels. So I found out that so in August, I ended up reading like 20 books, and it was because I had a ton of graphic novels in there. So I wonder if when I make my goal for next year, do I kind of break it up? Like, I want to read 75 novels. I want to read 50 graphic novels. I want to read however many audiobooks, because I feel like I didn't really start audiobooks until like maybe April, and I really started to hit them hard, and then that's what was making my totals so high. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can blaze through an audiobook because of going back and forth from work. So I should start doing that. So I think maybe I will start to do more of maybe breaking up my goals, just because, yeah, when I was reading those picture books and graphic novels, I was like, is this cheating? But I mean, hey, I'm reading, right? So Charlie, you just make videos every day and call it Vlogmas, and I do a weekly vlog at the end of the week. Okay, that's cool. That helps. That's awesome. Yeah. And you're breaking yours down, fiction and nonfiction. Oh, that's really good idea too, because then you can kind of see, you know, and Goodreads does give you a nice little breakdown of like where your ratings are and what years you've read. And whenever I open up the graph where it shows you like what years you've read, I am always so disappointed in myself because they're all like newer books. And I don't know how that's possible that when I buy all of my books from thrift stores, how are they still all like super, like not new, like, but they're mostly anywhere from like 1990 to now. I'm like, what the heck? It's so weird. I don't, it's not technical. I don't think it's technically cheating. I think it's only cheating if technically it's supposed to be all novels. I'm not gonna say it's cheating because like maybe there's channels that only do graphic novels, so I don't want to like claim like, hey, it's cheating. But that's how I feel sometimes when I'm like, oh yeah, I read 20 books, and then when you use the word books, it's like, but 19 of those were, you know, graphic novels. So does it count? I don't know. Maybe I should start using the word titles. I read 20 titles. There we go. Angie agrees. It's not cheating. They're still books. Very good. And with an E, need to read 28 to hit my Goodreads. There you go. 28 graphic novels. Oh, okay, well, good. I'm glad I have good ideas. Thanks, Noah. Okay, then I'm definitely going to do Vlogmas because I have a ton of videos, like ideas already. And then as I was like kind of writing them down, I was like, oh wait, none of these are vlogs. Like some of them are vlogs. I have vlogs like you had mentioned, Charlie, the vlogs at the end of the week. Because I mean, I work full time, so I can't do a vlog every day, but I can have stuff ready. I can have stuff ready to be posted every day of the week. And then like you said, have the vlog at the end of the week of like maybe what I was doing at night or something like that. Because realistically, my vlog stuff, I can only really vlog for very short pieces of time and then mostly on the weekends, which actually on the weekends is when I do most of my reading. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So it's all very good information. I so appreciate having you guys give me good ideas because this is helping me decide. This is all very helpful for like next year. Like, what do I want to do for next year? I mean, I don't know about you guys and your channels, but like, I'm already thinking as far as like changing my top little thing on my, what is that called? Like a banner. Because I see some channels, they'll actually say when they post their videos and what kind of videos they post. So I think I might have to do that. Especially because my channel name doesn't really imply that I read books. It's just that someone is talking about something. And then I want to do a lot of other things. So I have all these ideas and they're just like swimming around in my head and bothering me all day long. So now I just have to make them an action. But I'm sure everyone kind of does that as well. So yeah, I'm excited. I probably should get to reading all these books. I'm really excited to finish London. I'm really excited to finish An Heir to Murder. I'm excited to finish my series of unfortunate events. I have to decide what series I'm going to vlog for next year. And I think I was going to do Chronicles of Narnia. But you guys let me know, is there a different backlisted series of books that has at least 7 or more titles that I should do a vlog thing on? I was thinking Chronicles of Narnia. because I haven't reread those in a while. And I love those books. They're so good. So yeah. Angie, your question here, do people keep track? I don't keep track of when people vlog, but the content gurus or whatever, people who help YouTube creators, one of the main things that I've noticed that they've all had in common as far as one of their tips go is your subscribers typically will watch for the days that you upload. Because you have to remember that YouTube is like a channel, or it's like think about it as like your cable network, and it has all those channels on it, and you know when your favorite show airs. That's how YouTube is. So all of our subscribers, and maybe not our BookTube subscribers, but our subscribers who don't have channels themselves, they're usually watching for when our stuff uploads, and that's why consistency is so important. And now I'm going off on a tangent. Like, I could talk all day about the back end of YouTube. That's why, posting at the same time is very helpful. Posting on the same days is very helpful because your subscribers get used to that, and then they tend to stay and they tend to watch your content, which in the end of, if you are trying to reach that monetization part, it's very helpful to, if you ever want to, make a dime on YouTube. That's a really long-winded way of saying that. But yes, some of our subscribers are paying attention to when we upload. So like for me, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I always upload at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time so that it's always the same time. Now, when I do live videos like this one, I'll post ahead of time or whatever, but there is not an additional video today then. So yeah, I don't know. Now I'm going into really weird, long-winded explanations of the background of YouTube. Yeah, and Rainey, I think for you too, they have schedules, but you don't care. I feel like us as booktubers, we are so involved with our own channels and trying to get our own stuff going that when we log in to see our friends, we don't care when they post because we're just happy to see their faces. But like I said, I think for people who don't have their own channels and don't have that also in the back of their head, they log on specifically to say, okay, today Danny should have a video posted. And then if it's not there, then it's like, what? And then do you come back kind of thing? I don't know. I've done a lot of homework on how to be successful. And some of it works for me and some of it doesn't. But who knows? I might be completely wrong. Yeah, pretty common. So for me, I follow some travel vloggers, and I would know that they post on Saturday mornings, and I would always go on Saturday morning to check what their latest video was. And if it wasn't there, I'd be like, what the heck? Where's the video? So that's just me. Treat them mean and keep them keen approach. Nice. Rainy. Oh yay, Danny posted a video. I'll watch it in 3 months when I have time. I'm the same way. Like what I do is when I'm watching videos, if I see it pop up right away and I happen to have time at that moment, I will watch it. And if I don't, I will put it in my watch later and I will try to get to that. And I end up getting so backlogged that it's insufferable. So I try very hard to get everybody's videos in. Yeah, I think we all have a little bit of a different way of doing things, so that's nice. Oh, that watch later list. And you know what I don't like about the watch later list is that you can't just go in and delete everything so you can start fresh. You have to literally go through each video and remove it. I wish you could just be like, okay, I'm just gonna assume, because at that point, what I'll do is like if I have people that I know that I like to watch all of their videos, I'll just go into their channel and I'll see what I haven't watched and I'll click on it. So that's why sometimes you'll see a comment from me that's like a video from like 2 months ago because I'm like, oh, I didn't see this one. So I apologize that I sometimes like randomly am commenting on one of your really old videos, but I'm trying. I really enjoy a lot of everyone's videos, so I try to get in there and see what's up. And two, I think I'm gonna start doing something where, because I try to comment on everyone's videos and say something about your videos, and that sometimes is a little bit cumbersome because sometimes I just have them running while maybe I'm doing something, and then I have to like stop what I'm doing and then go in there and comment real quick. I think what I might end up doing is just putting like some kind of emoji, like so you know that I've been there. I've been like, Danny was here. So you know that I was there and I am supporting you and your lovely content because I think that's really important. I consider you all like dear friends, so I want to let you know that I'm here and I'm supporting you and your awesome work and all of that, because it is work. I think a lot of people forget how much time and effort we all put into this YouTubery, and all the books we read is one thing, but you know, putting a video together, putting our face on the internet, and editing if we have to edit. And so you guys all do such a wonderful job. I always want to make sure you know that I've been there and I love you. Yeah. Yeah, in the mornings is a great time, and to get videos watched is really nice. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that is all that I want to chitty chat about. I hope that everyone is, you know, reading something great for the end of the year. I know from last year, I always kind of giggled at all of the people who were like cramming in all of these books right at the end of the year, and I'm like, I really hope I don't have to end up doing that, and I'm glad that I'm not. I definitely want. Oh, hey, Laura, we're almost done. That's okay. But I always like giggled a little bit because I'm just like, gosh, don't you want at the end of the year just to kind of like be free and happy? And so I was really hoping that that wasn't going to end up being what my situation would be, and it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. Like I don't feel like I have to read these books. Like I could push them back if I needed to, but I really want to read these books, which I think is a good place to be, because you don't feel like it's homework then. You feel like you're just really excited to read these books. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, Laura, the one day you sleep in. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I think that is all from me, unless anyone else has anything quickly that you wanted to chat about. I know this was just kind of like a open-ended discussion about all the weird books I have to read for the end of the year. But yeah, I'm so excited. The 4th, so a couple days ago was my 1-year anniversary on BookTube. On Tuesday, I'm going to be posting a tag video that Casey from Lost in a Bookcase had tagged me in months ago. It's like a not so newbie booktuber tag. I don't know, but I thought it would be a good one to do on my in my 1-year month to kind of celebrate that. So I'll be doing that for Tuesday, and then of course my rabbit review on Thursday. But yeah, it's a good time. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really excited for this next year. I want to get more solid book reviews in my channel for next year, and I'm really excited for Vlogmas. Like, I've got a lot of ideas, a lot of fun things planned. I really just like dressing up, like Christmas stuff, like jingle jangles. So yeah, I just like to do those things. So, and I like that everyone seems to like them too. So that's what I'll be doing for Vlogmas, is a lot of fun stuff. But I might even show you the boys, little Dwight and Kingston, in their sweaters. Because once the snow starts flying, little Kingston needs to be in a sweater. Keep him warm. Dwight doesn't really like to wear sweaters, but I make him do it anyways because he's so cute. Right now he's eating this pig ear thing that we got him, and he hasn't had one for a really long time, so that's why we got him one. And I realized yesterday why we haven't got him a pig ear in a while, and that's because once he really starts eating the pig ear part, like the hard part, once he starts getting into that, the stench is so disgusting. It's so foul. And every time you chews on it, it releases more of this smell, and it's so gross. And he always wants to like chew it really close to you as if to say, thank you for giving me this. I love this. And I'm going to eat it right here in front of you so you can see how much I enjoy it. It stinks. Like, it stinks really bad. Like, he's literally staring at me right now as he's eating this. And it's disgusting. Can you not do that right there? No, he's still going to do it. Anywho, so yeah. Oh, Rainy! Oh my goodness. If you knit Kingston a sweater, that'd be so cute. When you did that for your friend, I think that was that last year, it was so cute. It was like blue and white, I think. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Kingston actually really likes sweaters. He really, really does. So we put him in the sweaters all year. Yes, thank you for all of the love for my 1 year. Yeah, that was fun. I did enjoy putting that little montage together. I'm one of those people, like, we grew up watching America's Funniest Videos, and anytime a montage happened, it was like crying, laughing so hard. So I love putting montages together. Not that that one was funny, but like it's quick. You remember things. So yeah, it was good. Okay, well, I do have to get ready for the day. I have to, we are going down and visiting my mom for lunch. We're taking her, she had lent me several things for the wedding. So we need to bring all of that stuff back down to her. And we're gonna have lunch, we're gonna have brats. I'm so excited. We love brats. And hang out with them for a little while. I'm going to read on my way there and back. And yeah. So, excuse me. So I think that's all for today. I truly appreciate you all being here and saying hello and giving me a part of your morning. But I will catch you guys all next time. I think I'm going to keep doing live videos more and more this year. I was really pleasantly surprised on how successful the read with me was. I didn't realize people liked that. I didn't know that was a thing. So I think I might do some more of those for funsies and see if anyone else would like to do that, because I don't mind, encouraging people to read along, or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Well, that's all. I keep saying I'm gonna leave, and it just keeps me lingering with weird comments. But okay, I love you all very much. I hope you are taking care and staying safe and reading something good always. And if you want to reach out, you know where to find me on Instagram. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.